Alright guys, it's Brian here. This is part 2 to my first video. I've shot this thing 3 times, let me explain. I have a timer on the app I'm using to film these on my phone. In the meantime, until I get a better camera. And it's not like my camera's coming in a week, so I apologize if you're watching this crappy, unhigh HD version of my videos. I'm sorry. I don't have a lot of money on me right now, so until I get my paycheck, I just got a job recently. I will put it towards the channel. Um, my first video, if you watched it, you're awesome. Thank you. It cut me off mid-sentence. So this is going to be part 2. I'm going to make it more brief. And I figured why not incorporate a movie review into it. Because this is a movie review channel. I figure I would want to review something for you guys. And I'm rating on a scale of 1 to 10. Most things will get a 7 or higher. It has to be a really bad movie for me to give you below a 5. I mean, god awful. Um, so, let's get to it. Again, I'm sorry it cut me off mid-sentence. Gaming, for you gamers out there who happen to be watching this, the gaming channel's not starting until I get the Elgato, which won't be for a while. And I don't even know if that'll last for a while. But if you guys are movie buffs and you have, an Xbox One or whatever, you can always, send me your gamer tag and I'll talk to you on there. I have tons of games. I play a lot. So yeah, let's get into my first movie review. I'm gonna shoot 2 videos today. This is, 3 in total. My first one, the one I'm shooting now, and I'm gonna shoot another one. And I'm gonna review something for you guys. I picked a random movie, a movie I like a lot, and I think I wanted to talk about it. So I went to my Walmart, paid $7.88 for this movie. It came in a 3-pack. I didn't want the 3-pack. I just wanted the movie by itself, and that is. Let me get some light in because this camera quality. It's Warrior. It's the middle movie there. I know, I'm looking at my phone right now. The quality's quite horrid. Really bad. Warrior stars Tom Hardy and Joel Edgerton. It's a great film. I love this movie. I'm going to get into the plot. I'm going to make this as short as I can. So, Warrior. It's the story about Nick Nolte, who plays the dad, Joel Edgerton, who plays the brother, and Tom Hardy, who plays the other brother. It's about a family and how these 2 young brothers were split up. One lived with his dad, one lived with his mom, and they had a really rough childhood. I don't want to spoil why, and I don't want to get into it, but I will just, give you a little brief background. The dad never really raised them right. He was an alcoholic. That's a problem you see in the movie. It's not really a spoiler. But one of them, Joel Edgerton's character, if you don't know who Joel Edgerton is, he just made a movie called The Gift, which I saw in theaters, which was a good movie. I liked it. And he's in Black Mass right now with Johnny Depp. That's out. Well, that will be out tomorrow. He's a pretty good actor. And this is the first movie I've heard of him being in. Like, this is when I got introduced to him as an actor. And, of course, Tom Hardy's in it, so. But I have to explain him. Mad Max Fury Road. He was Bane in The Dark Knight Rises. He's in Inception for just a little bit, but he's in it. He's in a movie called Bronson. He's a really talented actor. He's in a movie called Locke, which I haven't seen. I've heard very good things about that. He's in a ton of movies. I'm sure I'm forgetting a couple good ones out there. But let's get into this. Story about 2 brothers, and they both had a rough childhood. They're both kind of poor. And one of them has a family. He's a teacher, and he's trying to make money. He's trying to make money for his family. They're kind of going broke. Well, they are broke. And so he joins this fighting competition that's starting, where if you win it, you get I think like $1 million or something like that. You get a lot of money. And Tom Hardy joins it too, his brother. He joins it, and he doesn't have a family. He's really tough. He's really big. I'm pretty sure he's a alcoholic too, and I'm pretty sure he might be a druggie. I'm not sure. Um, but I mean, you can see that his dad influenced him, and that he had a real rough childhood. And these brothers don't get along at all. They don't get along with their dad. Neither one of them do. The dad wants to make things right with both of them, and neither of the brothers really forgive him at first, or really at all. Um, but basically, the brothers both join this competition, neither one knowing that they're in it. They don't really communicate with each other too often. And eventually, they both find out they're in the same competition. And that's when you're trying to root for both of them, but only one's coming out, winning. Or something else will happen. I'm not going to spoil what happens, but I love this movie. Out of all the fighting movies I've seen, which The Fighter, which I own, which was just a random buy, Million Dollar Baby, and Rocky. I find Rocky really corny. I'll talk about that in a separate video. Out of all the ones I just named, I think Warrior's the best. I love that movie. Has a real good ending. It's kind of sad, but emotional. It's a good ending, and something about that movie, I love it. I love that movie. I'm giving this a 9.5 out of 10. The only reason why it doesn't get a perfect 10, for me, is that I feel like the point 5 is reserved for those favorite movies of mine, like Goodfellas, The Godfather, all movies that I can watch every day. I feel like if you get a 10, you have to be a really good movie. I mean, if I hadn't seen any of those other movies that I love, this would be a 10 for me. But for a fighting movie, it's the best one I've seen. I like it the best. Um, Not to say the other movies I didn't mention are good. They're very good. Some of them I don't like, but most of them are good. And I plan on reviewing a ton of stuff. Um, so, what I want to try to do now is, if you're watching this in the comments, let me know if you've seen this movie, what you think of it, if you want to watch it. I'm trying to get people to either watch these movies if they've never seen them, or at least comment like, yeah, I agree with you, or how could you say that's the best fighting movie that you've seen? I'm sure I'm going to get someone saying, Rocky's the best movie ever, or something. That's your opinion. Again, I want to interact with my not fans, with my viewers. That was really rude of me to say, actually. I want to give out shout-outs to people. Not that I'm a big channel and you want to hear your name heard, but people deserve their name to be shouted out. If you leave a comment saying, hey, I recommend you watch this if you like this movie, or I agree this is a blank out of 10, or rate your top 5 fighting movies in the comments below, or even your top 10 movies, there's a really strong chance I'll mention your name in the next video. I plan on doing that a lot. In fact, maybe every video. So, if you like the video, like it. If you liked it. Sub. Really, really, I'm trying to get subs. Just to, give my feedback on this stuff. I love talking movies. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching this. I apologize for the quality. And I'm going to be reviewing another movie, and my videos will be titled Blank Review, so it will have the title. Again, if you're just watching this, I recommend watching part 1. It explains a lot. My first video, not the piano one, the other one. Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. Peace.